Alright, face-off game 3, won by Quad City. Shot on goal, save. Rebound, Storm pick it up behind the net. Oh, reverse course, try this side. Up to the wing. Sit down. Didn't wait long enough to get reset. So we'll go. Neutral zone face-off. And by Kansas City, turned over in the neutral zone. And in by Quad City, with C2D Storm, that pass off the step. Puck up, collected by Kansas City, controlled into the zone. So lose it there. Quad City will dump it out. That pass got off by Quad City. Storm, they go get it deep. Quad City has to retrieve. Parkour. Up the board. Kept in. This puck picked up by the Storm. That shot cut off in front. Dumped down by Quad City. And we'll get an icing goal. Offensive zone face-off. There we go. Won by Quad City. Moved up there and offside. Off the puck at the line, put her wing off. We're going to reset neutral zone. Face off won by Quad City. Still in the neutral zone. Storm in. Shot, save, and the goal is up. Offensive zone face-off won by Storm up to the point. Round, back to the middle, shot wide. Rebound Storm player. Can't get the puck to the point. Storm dump it in, it'll go behind the net. Quad City's control there, they go off the board. And out. No icing, picked up by the Storm. And out, turned over. Stolen in his own way, Storm. Gets up to the point, kept in there. Shot goes off of the stick, ends up wide on the board. Turnover, dumped out by Quad City. No icing, Storm 2. Wrapped around near side, storm with puck. Let's move around the defenders into the offensive zone. Up to the D, that shot cut off by Quad City, cleared out. Neutral zone puck picked up by the Storm. Loses it once she gets into the zone. Quad Cities will get it out. Cut back to the middle, shot, save, rebound to Quad City's player. In front, goes off a skate. Near side corner. Puck up to the wing, gets behind the defense. Yep. No icing, foot race for it. Quad Cities will win that. We'll wrap it around. Players across the bench. Get it out to neutral zone. Shipped out by Quad Cities. They'll bring the puck in the offensive zone. Move to the middle, cut off by the Storm. They're able to get it out. Quad Cities will carry it over. Moving in the Storm's zone. Half board. Cut off there. Up to the point. Long shot, stick save, sent to the corner. We're going to go up the wing and out. Quad Cities will collect in the neutral zone. Quad Cities collect, moving right back in. Pinned against the boards. Puck comes free to Quad Cities. It's in front. Loose. Shot. Save. Puck collected by Kansas City. Can't get it out. Turnover. Cut back to the middle. Shot. Off the skate. Rolls on net. She'll stick it to the far side. Shot from the point. Cut off by the defense. Over good. Up. Not out. Kept in. Round the defender. In all alone. Shot. Save. Rebound. Wrap around it then. Defense cuts that off. Cleared up and out. Tips, no icing. Storm will complete their change. Quad Cities will come all the way back to their zone to tip the puck. Loose puck. Sent to the near side corner. Quad Cities with it. Jumps all the way around. No icing. Right now, I think they just don't want to call icing. Pass up out of the zone. Quad Cities in. Cut off by the Storm. Ring not out. Quad Cities into the zone. That shot blocked in front. Cleared out. We might get our first icing call. Nope. Not going to go far enough. Still not icing. Quad Cities in their zone. 8:15 left. Ooh. Ref file down, we get a whistle for that. Take a face off and neutral zone. One by Quad Cities. Gets away with the puck. Shot wide. Quad Cities a rebound, puts that on net. Picked up by Kansas City. Good speed around, moves it as she enters the zone. Kicked on net, and goalie's going to cover from there. 7:47, no score. Face off one by Quad City. So wrap it around the near side. Cut off by Kansas City, that shot's wide. Quad City tries the far side. They're able to get out there. Lost his stick, kicks the puck low. Storm wrapped it around. Quad City's cut it off. Storm able to exit the zone. It's up there. Gains the red line, shoots it in. Quad City is loose puck. To the point, around the defense. Tries to put it backside. Storm cut that off. That puck's been in for icing. 6:47 left in the first. No score. Face off one by Kansas City. Shot pinballs around some skates, comes in near side half forward. Up, not out. Oh, no, it was out. So, okay. Reset. Storm on the puck. Can't come away too close. We'll get another icing ball. Try it all over again. Face off one by Quad City. We'll chip it out. And icing. Face off one by Storm. Pass to the point, cut off by Quad City. Quad City's with it. Into the middle. Right to the side, that shot's blocked, goes up and over the net. Near side. Pass in front, cut off by Kansas City. And they're able to clear this up. Storm with the puck in the offensive zone. Shot. Going makes the save. Face off won by Quad Cities. Up and out. Foot race won by Quad Cities. Cuts back. Pass to the point. Stands on the top. Storm with it. Can't get it out. That shot goes off of her body in front. And Storm clear. Quad Cities with the puck. Onside. Pulling away from her. Good pass into the zone. Stick handle shot wide. Sticks behind the net. So moving up out of the zone. That's back to the middle. They're offside. And all the way down. Kansas City will wrap it around. Going to change. No one was there. Puck's cleared. To the wing. Storm pick up a loose puck. Dunked it. Quad Cities with the puck. Puck comes out to neutral zone. Near side board. But Quad Cities has it. Pass in the middle. Shot wide. To the point. Wrapped around the boards. Goes behind. In front. Doesn't connect. Point will keep it in. Down low near side. Surveys looks in front. Shot wide behind the net. Around to the far side. That's in front. Goalie will stick it to the spear. Shot. Save. Cleared by the Storm. With icing. 2:58 left in the first. No score. Face off won by the Storm. Back to the side. Into the middle. Into the zone. Gets rubbed off the puck. Quad Cities with it. She'll go behind the net. Cut back to the middle. Nothing there. Comes out to neutral zone. Going into the offensive zone. This is on the stick handle, and Quad Cities will clear. Quad Cities in their zone. She'll try the near side. To the middle, cut off there by Kansas City. Turned over. Quad Cities into the zone. Dumps it behind the net. Storm here to clear. Quad Cities get it. And the neutral zone. Down the defense. Good. Stick there. Change direction transition. Now offense. Storm in. Shot. Stick save. Moves to the corner near side. Another shot cut off by Quad Cities. Sorry, with the collect connect at the zone. But kept in near side. That shot's off the skate. Goes wide. Far side boards up to the point. Quad Cities with it. Chipped out by Kansas City. Chips it back. The defense can't get around them. Quad Cities will get sent it up the gut. 2-on-1. Pass in. Shot space. Rebound covered by the goaltender. 47 seconds left in the first. Face off won by Kansas City. Storm with the puck. The wraparound right near side. Turnover. Cleared out by Kansas City. No ice, 30 seconds left. Quad City's to the puck. Turned over, shot gets blocked in front. Quad City's with it, up to the point. Out of the zone. Offensively, into the zone. Shot, good. Face off won by Quad City. To the point, blocked. Second attempt blocked again. Now she'll dump it into the corner. In front doesn't connect, and the horn sounds, ends the first period. Score 0-0. All right, second period. Face off won by Kansas City. Flip the puck around the defense. Pass in front. Gets cut off. Comes up to the point. Shot off of a shin pad. Another attempt to get it in front. Cut off by Quad City. It goes up to the line. And they're able to get it out. Storm with it. Turned over in the Quad City zone, and they clear out to the neutral zone. Storm takes it into the zone. Loses it high. Quad's able to clear. Long shot, glove save, Storm. Face off won by the Storm. Up to the point. Out, and we'll get our first penalty again. 2 minutes for a trip. Storm looking to be on the board first. 15:55 left in the first. Face off won by Quad City. And we'll get a second call. Storm will go up 2 and a roughing call behind the net. Storm to capitalize, up 2 here on the ice. Looking to get up 1 on the scoreboard. And they're going to kick both of them out. Face off won by Storm. Quad City checks it around. She's got space short-handed. Good stick there. Storm looks to turn it out. Here's the puck in the neutral zone. And all the way back in by Quad City. Quad City goes up the boards with it. Storm moves the handle on it. They'll send it in on net. Storm now with control. Pass across the middle, finds no one. Loose puck collected by the Storm. In front. Shot off the shin pad. Rebound sent across the goal mouth, doesn't connect. Quad City to the puck. Can't get out, but she's got control. Storm with the puck. Into the zone, she'll dump it on net. Goal cover. 14:36 left in the second. 42 seconds left in the 2 advantage. Face off won by Kansas City. That shot blocked. Rebound shot wide. Loose puck. Battled for behind the net. Up to the point. Tries to slide it across. Doesn't connect. Storm to it. She'll go down low. Looks to get it in front. Can't do it. Comes to the boards on the side. Still looking to get to the middle. 10 seconds left in the 2 advantage. Quad City ships it up and out. Into the zone. Quad City collects, clears it. They get 1 back. 5 seconds left. Quad Cities with the puck. Short breakaway in. Left-handed, backhanded, scores, short. No more first strike. Quad Cities nets the first goal of the game again. 13:39 left in the second. Full and throw, 1-0. Face off won by Kansas City. She'll dump it in. Quad City's back to collect. Gets it through some traffic. Loses it in the neutral zone. Storm dump it in. Pass across the net now to their defender. Tips it up and out. Storm to it. That pass. It's a skate. It'll come out of the zone. Quad City's back to their zone. Free the puck. Around and out. Quad City's with the puck. Tips it out to neutral zone. Storm will pick it up there. Up the boards, into the zone. Shot got blocked, rebound in front. Shot scores! Puck pinballs around. Finds Gunther in the middle of the knife in the slot. He nets that. Short side. Levels the game at 1 with 12:10 left in the second. Face off, won by Quad City. Dumped into the Kansas City zone. Turned over, brought in offense. Face off won by Kansas City. They're able to clear the zone. And they're in offside. So we'll try it again. Same dot. 11:52 now. Won by Quad Cities. Good entry there. Cut back, 6 away. Quad Cities with control. Backhand pass doesn't find anyone at the near side corner. Off the half boards, off the body. Comes out of the zone. Cut back in, they're offside. They'll have to wait to clear. Kansas City gets the puck around the defender. 1-on-1, 2-on-1. Good pass across. Yeah, shot. Save. Rebound. Leaps in front. Turnaround shot. Save. Can't get a stick on the rebound. Back to the spot. Up to the point. Over to the other point. Shot past something comes down below. Storm in a loose puck. Battle along the boards for it. Quad Cities goes up, not out. Kept in by Kansas City. Can't get around the defender. Quad Cities collect, and they skate it out. That pass doesn't connect, and it'll go for icing. Face-off won by Quad Cities, skated out. Into the zone. Shot. Save. Face-off won by Kansas City. Up to the point. Kansas City into the zone. With space. Shot high. Rebound. Kept in, but now second opportunity is cleared by Quad City. Kansas City back into the zone. She'll dump it down. Around near side corner. Up to the point. Kept in. Quad Cities with the puck, though. Able to clear it out. Storm retrieves in their zone. Pass up the middle. To the wing. Turned over. Quad Cities with it. Shot from the point. Gets through. Goalie sticks it to the corner on the far side. Storm will try the near side. Bring it around. That's cleared out by Kansas City for icing. 9:15 left in the second period. Game 1 drawn at this point. Takes off one by Quad City. Loose puck. It's up by Kansas City. Got help in on a breakaway shot. Blocker save. Rebound into the ref's feet. Quad City's with it. Still get in. Shoots. Scores. Top corner on the glove again. Did that in the first game today. Quad City 3 games with 1 goal lead. 8:43 left in the second. Face-off won by Quad City. She'll lose it as she enters the zone, and then Kansas City clear it out. Kansas City a loose puck, near side, in the corner. Pushed off of it. An interference call on Quad City. Storm back to the power play. Again, trailing by 1. Face off won by Kansas City. This puck picked up by Quad Cities and just skated out. It's around the defense and shot save. Storm clear the rebound to the board. Quad Cities with the puck. That shot blocked in front. Rebound collected by Kansas City. Storm with it. Gets around the defense. And shot save. And they're going to cover. Face off won by Kansas City. The shot tips and out of play. Face off won by Quad Cities. She'll ring it around. Out of the zone. Kansas City have to go back to their zone to play. Shot blocked. Rebound collected by Kansas City. That shot blocked in front by the defender. Stolen back by Kansas City. That shot wide. Quad City dumps it up, not out. Knocked down by Kansas City. That shot not out. Storm with it again. Pass, the cross shot goes wide. Clearing attempt by Quad City. They'll rush for it. Storm will pick it up in their zone. Wraps around, but no one's there on a change. 10 seconds left in the power play. Storm with the puck. Loses it at the line. Storm will dump it in. Quad City's back to full strength. That shot rolls in on net. Storm third away back to neutral zone. And Quad Cities is offside. .609 left in the second. Storm trail 2-1. Face off won by Kansas City. Turn goes in and neutral zone. Going away jumps in by Kansas City. It's going to work for the puck. Ace puck picked up. Backhand in front doesn't go. Pass in front. Shot save. Storm on the rebounds. The pass in front, but no one's there for it. Punches are getting cleared out. Storm to the puck in their zone. Pass up through a minute. Cut around. Quad Cities with control. She'll backhand something across the net. Storm pick up a loose puck. Around the defense. Breakaway in. Shot. Save. Perhaps they're talking about something. Five minutes left in the second period. They're giving Quad Cities a penalty for roughing. So Storm will go to the power play again. Face off won by the Storm. Miscommunication there. Quad Cities with a rush short-handed. And shot high over the net. Quad Cities with a rebound. Brings it in, shoots, saves. Loose puck picked up by the Storm, sent up to the point, not out. Quad Cities will dump it in near side corner. Storm, pick it up there. Pass across, doesn't connect. This puck picked up there. And they're in offside. Never make a move at the line. Face off won by Quad Cities. Turned over in the neutral zone. Storm send it in. Quad Cities will dump it out. Short-handed, no icing. Storm will pick it up and just clear the puck. Quad Cities in that shot, glove save. We cover 1 minute left on the power play. 3:59 left in the second period. Storm trail 2-1. Face off one by Kansas City. Over skates a loose puck. Quad City picks it up. Short-handed. Cut off. Turned over in the neutral zone and then dumped. Storm go up the boards with it. Pass to the middle. Storm with control, skated in. Let's for some help. That's back. That pass across, cut off. Cleared up, not out. Kept in. Storm with it. To the point, that shot blocked in front. Comes to a Storm play. And shot. Stays. Rebound. Loose in front. Shot. Big save. Quad City's back to full strength. Storm on the puck. Quad Cities is able to clear. And they're in offside. Neutral zone face-off, 2:40 left in the second. Won by Quad City. Pass blocked. Shot. Goalie's going to save and cover. We'll get an offensive zone face-off. Face-off won by Kansas City. Shot blocked by the defense in front. Quad City's able to clear. Cut around into the zone. Pass back, doesn't connect, comes out to neutral zone. Shot in. Going with the puck. Loses it in front of the net. Loose puck still. Backhand goes wide. Quad City's with it. Hands on a pass. Puck comes out to neutral zone. No icing. Storm first to the puck. Around the back of the net. Survey push. Loses it. That shot cut off by Quad City. Dumps down. Icing. Offensive zone face-off, 1:18 left in the second. Kansas City wants a timeout, but they're not letting them take it. Face-off won by Kansas City. Shot save, rebound, loose. Quad City's collect. Puck comes out. Storm will go to the box for the first time this game. We'll get a hooking call. All right, Kansas City in the box. 2 minutes. There's a little extended timeout there. Goliad or Nash took that last shot caught her pretty clean up high. So Quad City's the power play. Face off won by Kansas City. To the point, that shot blocked. Rebound goes off the side of the net, back behind. Quad City's on the puck. She'll move to the front. That backhand cut off. Up to the point. Skips behind the defense. Quad City's collecting their zone. She'll go far side. Puck stays into the zone, loses the puck. Storm can't clear. Puck's in feet. Storm able to get it out. Back to the D. Cleared down, not far though, just neutral zone. Quad Cities will dump it in. Storm will pick it up there. Clear the puck out. Horn sounds. Second period ends. 2-1 Quad Cities. There's 57 seconds left on the penalty kill. All right, start of the third. Storm trail 2-1. Still killing off 57 seconds of the penalty. Quad Cities wins the faceoff. Neutral zone, cut back to the middle. Point shot, save, rebound. Banks it off the goalie and scores. Power play goal for Quad Cities. They'll take a 3-1 lead. They'll have the work cut out for him now. They were in this position in the first game this morning. You know they can make an attempt at it. Quad Cities with the face-off win. They'll come right back into the zone. That pass was off the skate. Collected by Kansas City, jumped out. Storm turned the puck over. Quad City picked it up there. Breakaway. And backhand save. Goalie covers. Face off home by Kansas City. Turned over, pass to the slot. Shot, saved. Face off won by Kansas City. Wrapped around near side. Controls, moves it out, takes it around the defense. 3-on-1, in. Pass across, shot, save. Looks like a save when the puck came from behind. Davis with the goal of Kansas City back within one. 15:56 left in the third. Pursuing face-off won by Kansas City. Fucking some feet, can't find it. Quad Cities gets it, dumps it in. Pass up to the point. Blues cut it off there. Storm wants to try again. Another pass cut off. Storm will try the far side. Moves in the zone. That shot off the side of the net. Up to the point. Blues try to get in front. Storm turn it over. And a go for icing. Face off, won by Quad City. Challenge along the boards for the puck. Near side, Kansas City picks it up. Quad City's with it. Turned over, Kansas City now in their zone with the puck. She'll go off the board. Pass cut off by Kansas City. Good weight there. Brings it into the zone. To the point, comes out. Front race for it. Quad Cities wins it. Pushes in front. Off the player, rolls. And then it's chipped out of play. $13:46 Storm still trailing 3-2. Face off won by Kansas City. Pass up, good lead. As it sticks away from her recovery, Quad City's pass in front doesn't connect to anyone. Quad City's a clear it out. Neutral zone. Storm with the puck. Near side. Looks to go off the board. That's cut off and dumped down by Quad City. If so, no icing. Storm will have to go back to get it. Up the board. Storm with it, 2-on-2. Pass to the middle. This is the handle on it. Chips on net. Goalie covers. Face off won by Quad City. Turnover in the slot, shot off of the shin pass. Quad Cities will get it, clears it out. Storm to it, there's zone. Fullback loses the puck, she'll try again. Shadow high in the zone. Quad Cities comes away and shoots. Storm able to clear it out, turn it over to Quad City. They'll dump it in. High in the net, Quad City's with it. We'll get the second power play of the game for Quad City's coming. It's on a cross check. Cross check on Kansas City. Never mind, now he's calling it a rush. When he was in the zone, he made the cross check symbol. Now he calls it a roughing call. So. Face off won by Kansas City. Shot from the point, blocked. Pass up front. All the way to the point. Quad Cities with it there. That shot's blocked high. Loose puck off the glass. Quad Cities has it. That shot cut off by the defense in the front. Cleared but not out. Cross to the middle. High shot. Save. Rebound. Kick to the corner. Half board. Up to the point. Quad Cities with control. She'll turn around. Looks to the middle. That shot tipped wide. Quad City gets control but can't clear. Quad City keeps it in. Shot. And this is those also ones. We'll get some penalty calls here. Both of them probably 2 minutes for Russ, but we'll see what he says. So it looks like they're only giving Quad Cities a penalty in all that. We'll skate 4-on-4 for 53 seconds. Face off won by Quad Cities. Near side. Just skate the puck out. Brought in. Not offside. Shot save. It's definitely offside. Up to the point. Quad Cities with it. Shot save. Rebound. Controlled by Kansas City. Storm go to the point, not out. That shot goes off of the shin pad and then just comes down the net. No icing. Quad Cities will retrieve in their zone. Quad Cities dumps it into the corner. She'll go and get her own. Comes out high. Kansas City with it. Storm back at full strength. Shot, save. Rebound, near side. Chipped up. Not out. Quad Cities with it. Storm on a power play. Quad Cities with control. Pass in front. Doesn't connect. Storm with it. Pass to the side. Overskated. Comes to the middle. But comes up to the point. Not out. That shot blocked. Breakaway for Quad Cities. And shot saved. Storm with it cleared out. 15 seconds left on the power play. Quad Cities with control of it. That dumps in on net. We'll get a cover. 9 seconds left. In the abbreviated power play for Kansas City. 9:10 left in the third. Storm trail 3-2. Face-off won by Kansas City. Pass up the point, not out. Send to the far corner. Storm with that pass. Doesn't find anyone. Quad Cities with it and dumping it in. They'll be content on just wasting as much time as possible. Pass to the near side. Turned up the board. To the middle. Around the defense. Loses it there. Gets in. Long shot on net. Rebound cleared out. No icing. Goalie's going to play it. Storm collects it there. Can't connect. There's neutral zone. Picked up by the Storm. Dumped right back in by Quad Cities. Storm go off the board, it's not out. Shot goes off of the body. But the rebound, backhands on net. Comes up to the point. Storm able to clear. And he'll go for ice. 7:45 left. Face-off won by Kansas City. Near side board. Holds it left. Intercepted by Quad City. Blues with it down low. Cut back. Shot off the skate. That shot goes wide. Rebound, Kansas City collects, and they're able to clear. Blues with the puck. High shot, glove save. Face off won by Storm. We wrap it around near side. Carries the puck out. Turns it over, and Quad City's clears. Storm with the puck. Oh, just out of the lead. Quad City 2-on-2 and develops from 3-on-3. Shot blocked, rebound, rolls on net, and goal gets covered. Face off won by Kansas City, cleared down. That'll be icing. But we won't turn all the way down there to 30. 6-1-6 left. Storm needing a goal to level this at 3. Lost the game earlier this morning, 3-2. Had some great chances in the last 5 minutes in that game. Gonna need some more this time. Face off won by Quad City, cut off by Kansas City. Storm with it. Can't get around the defender. Quad City will get it and dump it down for icing. Face off won by Quad City. Turned over, Kansas City with it. Shot off of a skate. Picked up low in the zone. Puts up to the point. Turned over there. Quad City's away with it. She'll dump it in. Storm with the puck. In the neutral zone. Turned over. All alone in. Shot save. Loose puck. Picked up by Quad City. Around the back of the net, near side. What's to the point? Pass across, stand on. Rebound, set up the far board. Point shot. Off the skate. Chips over the net. Picked up by Kansas City. They'll go up, not out. Loose puck picked up by Quad City. Shot saved. 4:41 left. Face off won by Kansas City. Stick to the corner. Up the board. Chips out. Can't get the loose puck to the middle though. Quad Cities picks it up, dumps it back. Back into the zone. No space there. Storm will try the near side again. Picked up, skated. Hands the red line, dumps it in. Quad Cities back to it. Sticked in front, no one there, unfortunately. Quad Cities will dump it down. No icing. Storm pick it up in their zone. Off the boards behind the player. Quad Cities with it. She'll go up to the wing, near side. Into the zone. Backhand, save, rebound, stick to the corner. Up the board. Good pass out, one-on-one. Good move around. Loses the puck. Storm with the puck. Shot. Wide. Rebound picked up by Kansas City. That pass to no one. Quad Cities will get it and dump it down. Touched by Kansas City. They'll pick it up 3 minutes left. Pass to the near side. Then into the zone. Quad Cities will collect. She has control. Space through the neutral zone. In. Shot blocker to the corner. Puck sent across the goal mouth. Goalie sticks it. Kansas City clears it up to the line, but not out. Stolen away. Can't get free though. Puck comes to the far side boards, paddled in the neutral zone right around center line. And we're gonna get a penalty behind the play on number 2 again. A roughing call. So, Stormville power play, 2:18 left. This will just about be the game. They can't find a way to tie it up here. Face off won by Kansas City to the point. Back down to the half board. In, shot blocked. But the rebound comes up to the point with it. To the near side. Shot. Save. Rebounds loose. Collected by Quad City. Cleared up and out. Neutral zone. Storm with it. Pulling the goalie, 150 left. Quad City's collected around. Storm loses the puck. Checked in the zone. Storm with it. Shot. Save. Cover. Face off won by Quad City. Off the boards, kept in by Kansas City. Around the back of the net, looks in front. Circles, finds the point on the near side. That shot wide. Rebounds loose on the far side. Quad City's to it, she dumps it up and out. No icing on the penalty kill. Storm will have to come all the way back to their zone, pick it up there. 45 seconds on their power play. Dumps the puck up and out. Quad City collects and slams it in, that's offside. outside of the center line, so the puck will come all the way down into Kansas City's offensive zone. They have 55 seconds in the game, 37 seconds from the power play, and they need a goal to tie it. That's empty. 6 on 4. Face-off won by Kansas City. High spot shot off its skate. To the point. Shipped around the defender. Storm to loose puck. To the middle. Into the zone. Shot blocked in front. Loose puck picked up, blocked by our own player. Turnaround chance. Saved. Ref couldn't find it. Blew the whistle. 20 seconds left. 2 seconds on the power play. Face-off won by Storm. Pass in front, off the skate. Rebound cleared to the corner by Quad City. Up, and then jumped out. That'll pretty much end it. Comes all the way down. Storm to it to go off the board. And the horn will sound. Storm wins both games today, 3-2. Hard fought effort. Great job by the girls, good opportunity.